So somehow our lungs are working as balloon, right? Though it's a shortened lung, it doesn't have its own capacity to relax and contract and relax, but still while we are inhaling air inside the lungs, so there is a chance that it get blast like a balloon. Enough pressure is there, we will put more pressure. So once upon a time it will get blast, right? Once upon a time it will get blast. So to stop this blast of our lungs, of those alveoli, what mechanism do we have? We have two mechanisms. First one, the lung is protected by a double layered covering that is called pleura. Pleura is called visceral pleura. Now, what is visceral? Visceral means a structure which is associated with body organs. Viscera means body organ. Now, the inner pleura or visceral pleura, right? The inner pleura or visceral pleura is a serous tissue. It is made up of serous tissue. Now, the outer pleura is called parietal pleura. Parietal outer pleura and visceral inner pleura. Now it is a double membrane. So while our lung is expanding, increase its volume and decrease it, so it needs to maintain the pressure of the lung, right? It needs to hinder the pressure of the lung. So to do that, the first strategy is, between this pleural membrane we have pleural cavity. We have pleural cavity filled with fluid. The composition of fluid will be similar like lymph, exactly not lymph, but similar like lymph. Filtered blood will be there. This fluid is called pleural fluid. What is the pressure of the pleural fluid? The pressure of the pleural fluid is that is called interpleural pressure, that is 756 millimeter mercury. Now, what is the pressure of our lung when it increases its volume during the time of inspiration of air? The pressure of lung when its increased volume is 760 millimeter Hg. So inside the lung there is high pressure. Inside the pleural fluid there is low pressure, and that is one of the reason lung gets opportunity to swell up, to bulge up, to increase the volume with our inspiration or inhalation. Okay, it's getting into the mind, getting into the brain. Tell me yes or no. Now I was talking about another mechanism which stops lungs from blasting like balloon, that present into our brain, that is a nervous control, and that is called pneumotaxic center of our pons of brain. That is a hindbrain part, pneumotaxic center or switch off point of inspiration. While we are intaking or inhaling air and our body is a body obtain or containing enough amount of oxygen, then we got a signal, our lungs get signal from the pneumotaxic center of pons to switch off, to stop more air intake, and that is why our lungs stop into a particular volume. A lung gets stopped or arrested in a particular volume at a pressure of 760 mmHg. So this pneumotaxic center or the signal of pneumotaxic center of pons direct our lungs to stop itself or stop this muscle for further contraction, not exactly lungs, it will be the muscles for further contraction.